Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. So we're going to talk to your mom today. And I don't think I've done a reading for you before, so I'd like to say real quick, I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures. And I describe the pictures to the best of my ability. They don't give me all the details. They give me just enough so you understand what they're talking about, because the details aren't anybody's business, especially mine. And oh, she's already saying, I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you. They've been stressing that so much lately. This is not an exact science. Sometimes you got to think outside the box a little bit to understand quite what they're saying. She says, I can hear you. I can hear you, darling. I can hear you. She said it's amazing. She feels so full of love. So it's like she exudes love. She she's, how do I describe it? I mean, I wasn't really done with my little spiel, but just love is just coming out of her, like from all of her pores. You know, if she still had the physical body, it's just beaming from her. It's and she feels wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to ask her some of your questions. Okay. She says, as far as what happened, she had an inkling that something was wrong, but not enough. She didn't feel like she needed to do anything about it, at least not yet. That it wasn't strong enough to really send up a red flag, or it was just something kind of in the back of her mind that maybe I should go get it looked at, get it checked out. Um, as as far as the funeral, she says funerals are for the living. They're not for us. They're for the living. It's for them to do what they wish, because once we get up there, we really don't care about any of that material stuff down here. We don't care what you do with our sweaters or our funerals, or because that's not important anymore. She says you do what you feel like you need to do for you. She says, I know you will honor me in whatever you do. And she's actually showing me at the funeral home, and she's walking. She's walking in, like between where you would sit on the front row in the casket, that she's walking in front of there. She's not pacing because she's only showing me one way. She's walking to the left, and she's stopping over on the left. I don't know what's over on the left, whether that's where a table will be with some pictures, or something that's drawing her over there. Let's try to answer your questions first, unless she pops in with something, because she acts like she's waiting for me to ask her. And I ask for the questions, but that doesn't mean they're going to answer them, because they tell us what we need to know, not just what we want to know. It's their ball game. I leave it. It's their show. Okay. Okay. She says Grandpa is feeling very guilty about something, about her passing, or something. He's feeling guilty about something. She wants you to try to ease his guilt. So whatever that is nagging at him, and he's a man, you know how they don't like to tell, what's in their heart, or whatever, or not in their heart, but men like to bury their feelings. There's something nagging at his gut, and she would like you to help him release whatever this is he's feeling guilty about. I don't know if it's because maybe she mentioned something to him and he didn't push her to act on it, but it's all up to her to do it. I mean, it's not anybody else's fault. So I'm not exactly sure what the reason is. She says you look beautiful even with mascara running down your face. She has this great love coming through for you. You are a picture perfect child. You are perfect in every way that you need to be. Maybe not what you want to be, but what you need to be. And she's getting real soft. And she wants you to realize that. She wants you to know that. Okay, so she's showing herself. Evidently, a lot of people liked her. And that's because they could see her light. Her light was not covered up. And people are attracted to when somebody is so vulnerable is not the right word I want to use because that sounds weak. It's not, it's open. I don't know what word I want to use. When you're so full of love, that light just shines out there, and it's an energy, and people, it's like moths being drawn to a flame. It's people were attracted to her because she had this love exuding from her. She says you need to be more like that. She wants you to be like that. She says it's not just being vulnerable. It's you can still be tough. She's getting even softer. Not weaker, just soft, beautiful energy. She wants you to let your light shine. She wants you to not be so guarded, so shielded. She wants you to be open is probably not the right word. She says, take the lampshade off and let your light shine. She said, it's a wonderful way to live. It's beautiful in the rays of the light. But she's talking about when she was here. Because she gave the love out and she got it back. There aren't a lot of people that feel as pure as she did here, that like the unconditional love. She you said tell her I love you more, and she says I love you more est. She says that's not proper English, but she's actually made up a word. I love you morest. More M-O-R-E-S-T. That's not a real word, and she knows that. She says you're going to feel her, but she's showing me different than I think most people feel them. It's going to feel like a vibration next to you. A lot of them feel like a bubble or something like that. It's going to feel like you're going to feel her energy vibrating next to you. She's showing me on the right side. It's just going to feel like this tingling, like static electricity, like current, but it won't be, it'll be on one side. It'll be like one area. It'll be like, now, see, now she's really close. They make my head itch like I have head lice. It's their energy does that to me. So you'll probably get that itchy feeling like on one side. It's going to be her energy vibrating because she's got a very, very high energy. Not that she's wound up type energy. It's her spirit, her soul energy. We're all made of energy. You're gonna feel her nuzzle her cheek up next to yours. Just kind of like both of you having your cheeks together. And that should feel like, I don't know how you will receive the energy, but it'll feel like a warmth, or it'll feel like buzzing, kind of tingling, goosebump type, but it'll just be like on your cheek. It'll be a warmth or tingling, or it could feel like a bug crawling. Eventually, maybe not right away. I think somebody already has. In your peripheral vision, you'll see her walk by. And it's hard to tell in the peripheral vision exactly who you see walk by sometimes. But you'll see something walk by, you turn your head, and there's nothing there. But you're going to see her walk through. Usually when you're in real deep, deep grief, it's like we really want those signs, but the grief blocks it out. And I know to me, it's backwards what it should be. That's when we really need them. She says, what are you scared of? What are you scared of? I don't know exactly what she's talking about. Something's kind of making you, I don't know if it's seeing her experiencing something like this, or there's something going on in your life that you're scared of. Usually I can tell. I'm not getting a feeling for it. I honestly don't know. She says to be bold and be brave. And then she showed me a big shoe. Don't let anybody step on you and squash you down. Don't let them smash you. This is your time to shine. Take it for what it is. She says miracles do happen. She's not saying why she says that. Please be careful in what you say. I feel like there's something that you really want to say to somebody. Maybe you are cranky at somebody. She said, just be careful what you say and how you say it. She says you can't take it back. You cannot take it back. I am going to be watching out over you. She says, I can hear you, my love. And she's stroking your hair. I don't know what your hair looks like because I don't look at anybody's Facebook page. So you'll feel, and it probably won't, shouldn't say it won't, probably won't feel like if I took my hand and did it to you. It'll probably feel a lot softer, lighter, where you might almost think you wouldn't even think anything of it if you felt something like that. So be aware. Be aware of the cheek. Be aware of that. Be aware of, and like I said, I don't know how you will feel the energy, but she's showing me like you walking into a room. She's showing a kitchen. It doesn't have to be always the kitchen, but like you walk into a room, there's nobody else in there, but you feel this enormous, overwhelming feeling of love. And I've only felt it a couple times from them, and it's so beautiful and so overwhelming that it just makes me want to start crying, and not in a bad way. It's so beautiful. And she says, you're going to feel that. And that's her. That's her bringing you the love energy. She has a lot of it to share. She's worried about a bunch of little people. She calls them little people. So it looks like they look like children. I can't tell. I don't know if they're all the same age. And I'm not going to dwell on it. She's worried about them. She's worried about their feelings. Not about their life, but about their feelings right now. She wants everybody to remember the love that she tried to spread. So she's even mentioning light workers, which, yeah, I call myself a light worker, but, I mean, she wasn't the same as me, like what I do, but light workers come here to raise the vibration of the world. Light workers come here to teach love, not hate. Light workers come here to try to change the world for the better. There's a lot of us that are here for that purpose, and her purpose was to spread the love to those around her and to try to teach them to do the same. That was her mission as a light worker. And she said she surpassed it, in their opinion. And she will continue to do it from where she's at now. That's her job. We need many more like her. She's beautiful energy. She's smiling. She looks beautiful. But most importantly, she feels beautiful and full of love. And she says, I can't stress that enough. It's what we have to have nowadays. It's ours to give free. She says, I love you, my little, I think she said bumpkin. I don't get words or names correctly, and nicknames fall in that category. So hopefully there was a nickname close to that she called you. Please know that even with each tear, I feel your love. And she'll be guiding you. She will be guiding you, but she will be guiding you on a path of showing and teaching and having more love. That's her mission. And she's going to continue to help you with that. Okay. She says she just wants you to know that for now. She loves you more than you know. And with that, she's handing you a single carnation. So watch for carnations to be assigned for you. You might find one laying in the ground where you're walking along, or even a picture of one, or somebody handing somebody one on TV. It doesn't matter. On Facebook, doesn't matter where you see it. Single carnation. It could be a bundle of them, but especially a single one will be another sign for you in any way, shape, or form you see it or even hear it. Okay. Much love to you. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. She's very, very sweet. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. See you later, my dear. Big hugs to you.